Amid the idyllic scenery of Sicily, Lorenzo Vitale, a notorious crime lord, drives with his grandson en route to his vineyard. However, the tranquility shatters upon their arrival, with an eerie hush hanging over the sprawling vineyard. Unfazed, Lorenzo instructs his grandson to stay there and plunges into the heart of the disturbance. To his horror, Lorenzo discovers a grisly tableau of lifeless bodies scattered across the castle grounds. The unexpected twist unfolds as he encounters an uninvited guest, Robert McCall. A confrontation ensues as Lorenzo faces McCall, who nonchalantly discloses his mission to reclaim something that rightfully belongs elsewhere. The air thickens with tension as McCall, held at gunpoint, delivers a succinct ultimatum: 9 seconds for his adversaries to reconsider their perilous course. In a swift and calculated dance, McCall eliminates the 3 henchmen with deadly precision, leaving Lorenzo Vitale scrambling for safety in a desperate bid for survival. Suddenly McCall, propelled by an unwavering sense of justice, seizes a shotgun. Determination etched across his face, he delivers a final, resounding blow to the once invincible Vitale. In the aftermath, McCall strolls away, clutching a mysterious bag. His clandestine mission takes an unexpected turn as Lorenzo Vitale's wide-eyed grandson catches him in the act. McCall swiftly commands the kid to retreat to the safety of the car. However, a shocking twist unfolds when the young lad fires a shot into McCall's back before making a hasty escape. Despite the searing pain, McCall skillfully maneuvers the car through the night until the world fades to black. In a stroke of luck, or perhaps the hand of fate, Officer Gio Bonucci stumbles upon the wounded McCall, rescuing him from the clutches of unconsciousness. Acting with urgency, Gio rushes McCall to the care of the local healer, Dr. Enzo Aricio. In a hushed exchange, Enzo instructs Gio to keep McCall's misadventure under wraps, should any prying eyes inquire about the mysterious turn of events. After several days of unconsciousness, McCall slowly awakens to an unexpected reality in the charming town of Altamonte. Hindered by a bullet wound that robbed him of his mobility, McCall learns from Enzo that it was a .22 caliber bullet, fortunately. Enzo shares the tale of Gio, the man who saved McCall's life, and poses a probing question about McCall's moral standing. Uncertain, McCall grapples with the complexities of his own character, finding solace and connection with his newfound ally, Enzo. Gradually regaining his strength, McCall, armed with a cane, navigates the streets of Altamonte. The vibrant tapestry of life unfolds around him, capturing his attention along with the ever-watchful street cameras. Finding a moment of respite, he settles into a cafe, immersing himself in the rhythm of this tight-knit community. The threads of destiny intertwine as Gio and his spirited daughter, Gabby, visit McCall, weaving him further into the fabric of Altamonte. In a gesture of trust, Gio hands over the keys to his car, assuring McCall that he refrained from prying into his belongings, a gesture met with gratitude. Meanwhile, miles away, Emma Collins at the CIA Finance Group receives a call from McCall. In a cryptic revelation, he unveils the illicit activities concealed within the Sicilian vineyard. The enigmatic tip piques Collins's interest, setting the stage for a deeper dive into the secrets concealed beneath the sun-soaked vineyards of Sicily. Haunted by memories of Susan Plummer and the brutal vineyard encounter, McCall grapples with the murky uncertainty of his own morality. A regular at the local cafe, McCall forges a friendship with the amiable Amina. In the vibrant market of Altamonte, chaos unfurls as the menacing Marco Quaranta asserts dominance, tormenting Angelo, the fish vendor, for resisting his demands. As Marco and his entourage depart, McCall's keen eyes catch the menacing figure, marking an unexpected twist in the town's rhythm. On a parallel track, Vincent, Marco's brother, engages in a relentless pursuit of a couple unwilling to surrender their property. In a chilling display of power, Vincent callously crosses moral boundaries, hanging a wheelchair-bound father from a window as a gruesome warning to onlookers. In a clandestine meeting between Marco and Vincent, ominous instructions are exchanged, with Vincent cautioning his brother against unnecessary displays of power. The next day, McCall ventures to the market to purchase fish for Enzo. Interacting with Angelo, the fish vendor, McCall finds himself exempt from payment, a gesture of friendship extended due to his association with Enzo. The threads of intrigue and humanity weave together in Altamonte as McCall navigates the tumultuous market, each interaction leaving an indelible mark on the intricate tapestry of the town's narrative. Meanwhile, Collins, driven by a potent blend of curiosity and duty, rallies her seasoned partner Frank Conroy, and a crack team for a high-stakes investigation. The unfolding scenes are nothing short of cinematic, a clandestine mission weaving through the shadows of the vineyard, unveiling not only a trove of 11 million euros, but also a hidden cache of illicit narcotics. Examining McCall's injury, Enzo assures him it's good to proceed. In a heartfelt moment, Enzo expresses his care for McCall, noting that only a good man would acknowledge uncertainty about his morality. Simultaneously, Vincent urges Marco to squeeze more money from certain individuals to fuel his burgeoning enterprises, harboring grand ambitions to own the entire coastal stretch along the city. Under the shroud of night, McCall prepares to depart the city, laden with his bags. However, the unfolding drama takes an unexpected turn as he is drawn to the dissonance of alarm bells and the hurried footsteps of townsfolk. The heart of Altomonte is ablaze, Angelo's shop succumbing to the merciless flames. Amid the chaos, McCall's sharp eyes fixate on Marco and his henchmen, coldly observing the inferno, a blatant cue for McCall on where to direct his attention. Meanwhile, Gio, fueled by courage, resolves to trace the culprits behind the destructive fire, setting the stage for a collision of justice and retribution in Altomonte's unfolding drama. One enchanting evening, Amina invites him to take a stroll through the city's charming streets. As they amble along, McCall begins to unravel the fabric of the community, gaining insights into the lives of its people. The reciprocal warmth becomes palpable, with the townsfolk embracing him as one of their own. Simultaneously, armed with unwavering determination, Collins tracks down McCall to the delightful town of Altomonte. A clandestine exchange of information ensues, each revelation adding layers to the enigma surrounding the ominous vineyard. In a parallel narrative, Gio is thrust into a parental nightmare when he receives a distressing call about his daughter Gabby leaving school prematurely. Panic intensifies as he discovers Gabby and his wife Chiara are held captive by Marco and his menacing henchmen. In a harrowing confrontation, the looming figures of Marco and his goons cast a shadow of intimidation over Gio, warning him to steer clear of their dangerous affairs. Amidst the chaos, Enzo hands Gio some medicine, prompting McCall to inquire. Enzo unveils the grim truth, that this turmoil is orchestrated by the cancerous presence of the Camorra, led by Vincent and Marco. In a somber revelation, Enzo draws a chilling parallel, likening them to cancer with no discernible cure. The picturesque town of Altomonte becomes the battleground for a clash between McCall's pursuit of justice and the malignant forces threatening to consume its essence. Collins reconnects with McCall, and together they embark on a mission to unravel the mysteries surrounding the unsettling events in Sicily, a port renowned for its security in the region. Amid an ordinary evening at a local restaurant, Marco stages a daring intrusion into Gio's family dinner, attempting to coerce him into a perilous scheme involving Somali boats. However, Marco's attention takes an unexpected turn when he locks eyes with McCall, an unwavering force of opposition, standing undeterred. A charged confrontation unfolds as McCall, calm and collected, issues a stern warning to Marco about the dire consequences of threatening Gio's family. Displaying his formidable skills, McCall seizes Marco's wrist, exerting pressure on a nerve that sends waves of pain through Marco's hand. The scene unfolds like a tense dance as McCall effortlessly maneuvers Marco's goons out of the restaurant. As the night descends, Marco plots retaliation, oblivious to the fact that the tide has turned. A van careens into view, deliberately running over one of Marco's henchmen, a fate orchestrated by McCall's unseen hand. The last remaining goon meets a swift demise at McCall's hands, setting the stage for a gripping showdown with Marco. In a visceral struggle, McCall fractures Marco's arm and ingeniously compels him to meet his ultimate fate with his own hand. Meanwhile, Collins, entangled in a realm of shadows and secrecy, tunes into a news report detailing a terrorist attack in Rome, allegedly orchestrated by Syrian extremists. Armed with insights from McCall, Collins, a seasoned skeptic, dismisses the seemingly convenient narrative. Confiding in Conroy, she unravels a complex web of conspiracy that extends far beyond the surface of the supposed terrorist act. In a clandestine discussion, Vincent and Marco reveal a grand scheme to seize control of the entire coastline through their illicit enterprises. The Rome attack, it appears, is merely a sinister puzzle piece in their grand design. Seeking answers, Collins obtains Chief Barella's permission to interrogate select prisoners. This leads to police raids on various locations, unearthing more information and exposing the drug trade. The news of Marco's demise reaches his brother, Vincent, plunging him into a whirlwind of grief and vengeance. Chief Barella, a shadowy figure seemingly entwined with the Camorra, pays Vincent a chilling visit, issuing ominous threats. Unyielding, Vincent resorts to self-mutilation, stabbing his own hand, and orchestrates a gruesome act by severing Barella's hand, before sending him to the hospital for reattachment. As Collins inches closer to the truth, she receives a call from McCall, revealing that everything is connected to the Camorra, the puppeteers behind the scenes. Suddenly, an explosion rocks the city, trapping Collins in its destructive grip. Miraculously alive but battered, she finds herself in the hospital, a survivor caught in the crossfire of a shadowy game fueled by power. In a sinister turn of events, Vincent and his menacing henchmen descend upon Altomonte, unleashing a reign of terror on Gio. The air thickens with tension as a gunshot echoes, piercing Gio's ears, accompanied by ominous threats against him and his family. The demand is unequivocal. The murderer of Vincent's brother must face justice. Defiant and resolute, McCall emerges from the shadows, confronting Vincent in a bold standoff. Vengeance fuels Vincent as he inches closer to ending McCall's life. However, an unexpected twist unfolds. Enzo, the unassuming figure, unleashes a thunderous blast from his own rifle. Residents, armed with smartphones, become unexpected allies in this chilling moment. With the click of a record button, they capture the villains in their vile act, compelling Vincent and his goons into a desperate retreat. The power of public exposure becomes their shield, as the imminent arrival of the police adds urgency to their escape. Back at his fortress, Vincent plots ominous retaliation against Altomonte, determined to unleash chaos the next day. Unbeknownst to him, the relentless McCall has silently infiltrated his stronghold, navigating the shadows with skill. The night takes a dark turn as Vincent is abruptly jolted awake by the ominous splatter of his goon's blood, cascading down from above. Before he can comprehend the surreal horror, the lifeless body crashes through a shattered window. Panic sets in, and Vincent attempts to flee, only to be swiftly incapacitated by the unseen force of McCall. Regaining consciousness, Vincent is confronted by the grim reality of his impending demise. McCall, a harbinger of justice, administers a lethal dose of the very drugs discovered at the infamous vineyard, initiating a sinister countdown. With minutes ticking away, Vincent, desperate and disoriented, makes a futile attempt to escape. McCall, embodying relentless retribution, follows at a deliberate pace. The tension peaks as Vincent, in a desperate bid for survival, darts into the street, only to collide with the brutal force of an oncoming car. In a moment of unexpected openness, McCall visits the hospital where Collins is recovering. There, he reveals a hidden motive. His journey to Sicily was driven by a mission to recover stolen pension money for someone he knew. Leaving Collins with a bag filled with ill-gotten gains, McCall departs, leaving behind a trail of intrigue. Motivated by duty, Collins follows the thread back to Boston, where the person McCall spoke of resides. The reunion is charged with raw emotion as the grateful couple discovers their pilfered pension restored. Returning to the rhythm of her professional life, Collins receives a small, mysterious black book from McCall, a guide to his personal affairs, accompanied by a poignant note invoking the pride of a mother. A surprising connection is unveiled as Collins gazes at a photograph on her desk, revealing the familial tie. She is Susan's daughter. Meanwhile, McCall, opting to linger in Altomonte, becomes an unexpected participant in the jubilant celebrations commemorating the local football team's victory. In the heart of triumph, McCall discovers a sense of belonging, a sanctuary from the shadows of his past, and a community to embrace as his own. Altomonte, once a battleground, undergoes a metamorphosis into a stage for personal revelations, familial bonds, and the shared joy of victory. As always, share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. Until next time, keep showing love by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. This is FilmFlix Recaps, signing off. Feel free to check our other videos.